Hey everybody, today I'm going to do something a little bit different because we've had a few questions about how you save different presets inside the Iridium, and it is a little complicated, but I've found out a really easy way to do it with the Morningstar MC6. This works with the 1 or the 2. I haven't got an 8 to play around with, so I guess we'll soon find out. But this is how I've done it, and I'll show you really quickly. So you can see here the Morningstar Media Editor, and you can see over there my Iridium on my board with my new Morningstar MC6 Mark II. Now back to the screen. This is how we do it. So I'm going to make 6 different amps really quickly here. So you can, and I'll make them completely all sound different so you can hear the difference between them. Alright, so here's a Fender Deluxe reverb that's really muffled with heaps of reverb, right? So I've mucked around with the knobs. That's how I want this sound. So then this is what we do. We set a select a brand new preset on our Morningstar. And the first action we have to do, we're going to name it is Fender 1 for this pedal, which is the A pedal on the Morningstar. We've named it Fender 1. The first action is when I press the button, it's going to send a control change message to the Iridium. And the CC number, the control change number is 102, and that turns the Iridium on. All right. Anything between 1 and 127 turns it on, and 0 turns it off. And MIDI channel 6 is the Iridium. Beautiful. So the second action I'm going to do is press. When I press the button, it's going to send a program change message to program slot number 5. So memory slot number 5 on the Iridium. So that's empty at the moment. So now I've got all this set up. I'm going to save it. You see the Morningstar accepting the message. Now this is the tricky bit. So this is where I've got it all set up. Now I'm going to hold on the Iridium. I'm going to hold the favorite button until it flashes. Check this out. So now the favorite button is flashing blue there. You can see it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this A button that I've got all set up on the Morningstar, and it will automatically, because I'm sending a program change message to save slot number 5, it's going to save that into number 5. Bang. Done. So now I'm going to completely change this Fender sound, and I'm going to run you all through it again. So now I'm going to hit the B. So now I've hit the B button. I've got an empty slot. I'm going to name it Fender 2. My first action is I'm going to press something, and I'm going to set a control change message, which again is 102, because that will turn the Iridium on if it's off. I'm going to set the value at number 1 to make sure it turns on, and the Iridium is on MIDI channel number 6. Okay. My second action is when I press the button, it's going to send a program change number. Now this time I want to save this new amp onto number 6. There we go. And it's going to be on MIDI channel number 6. That's the Iridium. I'm going to save this preset. This is the most important part. You've got to save it first. Save. Now you see on the screen on the Morningstar it says Fender 2. So I'm going to make a completely different Fender sound and then save it. Alright, so now I've got my completely different Fender sound on the Iridium. I've turned the knobs. I've made the sound I want. I'm going to hold in the favorite button. Now it's flashing, and so because I've told this in the Morningstar software, I've told it to load the preset number 6 on the Iridium. When I push this button, that's where the Iridium will automatically save it. You watch. Bang, done. So now in number 5, I've got my really In memory slot 5 on the Iridium, now I've got my really dull Fender. And by pushing one button, I've got my really bright Fender into the memory slot number 6. And now just to run you all through it one more time, I'm going to do something completely different and save it into memory slot number 7 on the Iridium. So I bring up another empty one. I'm going to call this Marshall. My first action when I press is going to be a control change. Again, just if it's off, it'll turn it on. 102, CC value 1, which means it'll turn it on MIDI channel number 6. That's where my Iridium is. My second action, when I press a button, will send a program change to slot number 7 on MIDI channel number 6. That's where my Iridium is. Save this. You'll see my Morningstar update on my pedal. There it is. So now I'm going to make a Marshall sound really quick. Just again a completely high gain, crazy sound. Holding the button till it flashes. It's waiting to know where to store it. So then we've already set up where we want it to be saved in the Morningstar software. We hit the button once, bang, done. I really hope that helps. If it doesn't, you can go back and watch it again and again and again. It's really simple. That's the easiest way I've found to save different presets in the Iridium. So I really hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you, bye.